Greetings everyone, I am Lotus Prince, and for this Let's Play we are going to tackle Elden Ring for the PlayStation 4. I'm very excited about this one. It seems to be the culmination of the Souls-type game from FromSoftware, and it's kind of funny because it has the potential of being one of the shortest games of its kind because you can skip a lot and get away with it. This game is very user-friendly. However, we are going to do everything. We're going to fight every world boss, tackle every optional mini-dungeon, get every tier for our Flask of Wondrous Physic, every Ash of War. We're going to do every NPC questline, get every gesture. We're doing it all. Do we have what it takes to become Elden Lord? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Let's go crazy. Well, here we are. Elden Ring. Bandai Namco, of course. FromSoftware, of course. And here we are. Let's start ourselves a new game. I might go with Vagabond. I know Prisoner is like the milquetoast one, I think. Hero's not bad. Pushing the strength, pushing the vigor. While Warrior goes more for dex. Although Vagabond looks pretty well rounded. Huh. I think I will go for this. Name. Body type, does it matter? It's the same damn thing. The arms change a little bit, whatever. Oh, it was just male, female again? Can't even tell. Age... slightly mature, I don't know. Origin... oh yeah, I could change if I need to. And it wasn't the Prisoner, it was the Wretch who was totally milquetoast. But I'm not doing that. Keepsake. Increase max HP. Gain many runes. Well, I could kill stuff for that. Reinforced Sacred Flask. That's probably very good. Ashes. I think I could get summon with that. Certain throne items. Stone Sword Key. Oh, it's 2. Only used once. I might want to go for that, honestly. The Branch. Charged with Beguiling Power. Prawn. Physical damage negation. Nice. Shabriri's Woe attracts enemies' aggression. Interesting. Well, I was debating going for Golden Seed or Stone Sword Key. I think I'll go for the keys. Base template. I don't think I'm going to care. Damn, that guy is pale. The Aristocrat. And the Northerner. They're like the color white. Nightfolk. Newman. Whatever, Warrior. It's fine. Like, whatever. Detailed appearance. Nope. Let's go.
The fallen leaves. tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will.
That is some opponent. That was a giant.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater,
Looks like Solar's armor, that sun.
and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Narrator's getting intense.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between,
Didn't take long for the fog.
to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
I gotta admit that it's strange that the opening movie was still images. That's different. Gorgeous artwork, though. The ring. Immediately. I forgot how I do this. Can I affect gestures? Is it... Well, we do have a map menu. Doesn't do much good for me now. D-pad. I got the sword. I got the halberd, I guess. Let me change my equipment, which they give me information on. I can equip up to 3 armaments, but here's the problem. I start the game fat rolling. That is not acceptable. That is considerably better. Swing. Heavy. And if I hold triangle and then press R1, I two-hand it. That's a bit different, because normally just tapping triangle is the end of it. At least in previous games, but not the case here. Good roll. There's got to be some way to check the gestures, though. It's a bit weird. Swiping the pad doesn't do anything. Pressing different parts of the pad does not do anything. I can tap L3 to crouch. And crazily enough, I could press X to jump like it's Sekiro. I could do like a power move if I hold L2 and then strike. That was a heavy version of that. Looking good, looking good. I'm gonna have to see how to do a gesture. Anyway. Oh, triangle reads message, not X. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. And we have a tarnished, wizened finger. Let's get a load of whatever that is. It's just equipment, not in items. I have a memory of grace, which is my dark sign. Lose everything and teleport back to where my last checkpoint was. Used to write messages to other worlds. Well, I won't be doing that. A finger of corpse wax, so emaciated the bone is visible. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. So a reference to Dark Souls 1 then? Wasn't there something with a finger in that game? And here, it is merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring, become the Elden Lord. Oh, up top, it actually has more flavor above the basic description. The memory of first grace, which once guided bygone tarnished to the lands between. As for weapons and armor... Oh, I did not want to unequip it. Can I look at flavor text, please? Do we just not do this? I'm also missing something. This is genuinely surprising to me. Well, again, I unequipped it, but... Okay, I do it from here, perhaps. Yes, okay. Helm of a knight banished from their motherland, dirty and battered after enduring a lengthy vagabond journey. The visor is broken and can no longer be lowered. Metal armor is heavy, but also sturdy, offering significant damage negation. Chest piece, dirty and battered. The crest emblazoned on the front is worn and dingy, no longer able to evoke sentiment. Metal armor is heavy, but okay. Yep. Yep. A medium-sized metal shield, comparatively easy to handle. Metal shields reliably negate physical damage when guarding, a trait which made them highly trusted on the battlefield. And skill. Parry. Use it in time with the foe's melee attack to deflect and break that foe's stance. Halberd. Long-handled polearm that combines the function of axe and spear. Press a single enemy with continuous thrusting attacks or swept at groups, taking advantage of reach and cleaving blade. A versatile weapon for any situation. Charge forth. So I charge forth. Straight sword, double-edged blade, reliable standard damage, powerful piercing attacks, square off. Well, I saw that. Follow the normal attack to slash upwards, or strong for a running thrust. Well, we've seen that. Do I have anything else? I do not. Then it looks like it is time to begin. If I could ever figure out how a gesture works, perhaps the game will inform me. Because the gesture that you saw when I started the game was a pre-order bonus. So I'm not supposed to have a gesture yet. Ooh. We immediately get a gorgeous reveal. Look at that. Look at that. Take me to that. Also, does the map... Oh, does the map do anything for me at this point? Technically, yes, but I can't make anything out. I can see where I am. The Chapel of Antissa. So anything around here. I can do the fun thing. Patient. Let's go back around. Because there really is nothing there. Oh, shucks. I gotta get used to triangle. Alright, nothing. Souls has me do X for interactions. Neo has me do circle. Elden Ring has me do triangle. Camera controls, of course. I could fall, presumably to my death, but I think I would rather walk down some stairs. Seems just a little bit safer. Also, you'll notice my HUD, other than my compass, is just empty. And I have infinite stamina. This is great, because I don't actually have infinite stamina. I do as long as I'm not in combat, because do you really want to keep recharging stamina as you run across the world, especially in an open world game? I don't. And I don't have to. We have a surprisingly not rickety, well, maybe a little rope bridge. Don't know if there's anything around this big building. I'm assuming I'm going to be back here at some point because there was that door, and I could really see into the distance. You could barely make something out back there. And you can make precisely nothing out back here. There's nothing behind this structure. Oh shucks, again. I will have to remember, jumping is an option. I also like that I could theoretically do this, although I don't think it actually is any faster. Whoop! Grafted Scion. With a shield. A guy like this needs a shield. He's a spider creature. Uh-oh. I do not want whatever that is. This is actually scary. Oh, I don't want that. I don't have a shield equipped. Yes, I do. Thank God. That was my first problem. Oh my God! Well, he got me. And here we are again at the Chapel of Anticipation, except this time I'm going to win. And I'll open with a little trick. Do you like what you see? Now I'm going to use my shield. This is his most common attack and the most punishable. For exactly one hit. I could probably do better than one, but... that one's also very punishable, even with my special move, but he brought it out so quickly I didn't have time to unequip my shield and then prepare the move. But much appreciated nonetheless. I want him to do that tantrum. That thing he just did a second ago is also very good. For one hit anyway. Yeah, this is the common thing. Get in there, poke, get out of there. Again, he goes right into the tantrum. I can't believe it. I can't punish with a special move, so I can jump attack at least. And I can jump attack his AoE move too. And get my stamina back. He's really not letting me chill out. Yikes. Watch that stamina. Get in there, poke, get out of there. The first time he didn't go straight into a tantrum, I would appreciate it if he went into a tantrum at a point other than where I poke him. Oh, that's bad. Could have been worse, but any hit from this guy is really bad because he could do a lot of damage. He could basically 2 or 3 shot me, which is why I don't want to be hit at all. I mean, obviously you never want to be hit, but this guy can really ruin my day. He's doing that leap a lot. I guess I'm thankful. Like, I'll take the leaves. A pretty punishable move that he typically rarely does, but now he's using it like it's going out of style. What can I say? Get in there. Poke. Oh dear. 1. See, that's why it was 1. But he's going right into another super. That's very scary. Punishable, but I rolled backward reflexively. Maybe I could roll into it, although that might get me killed. That's why I didn't roll into it. 1. Also, pay attention to his health. You'll notice it's nearly at half. Again. Incredible. Again, why I don't stick around. One more hit and he'll be at half. He will both power up and give me an opportunity to punish. The question is, will I be close enough to punish? That's alright. He broke my guard, but that's okay. I don't know if he's at half yet, actually. He is backing away suspiciously. I can punish this. That actually did quite a bit. Now he's going to power up. 1. I would have liked to have gotten more, but if he happened to power up right when I'm standing right next to him, I could get 2 or even 3 hits in. But now he's got terrifying glowing swords that thankfully do... do not do, I'll take it. Do not do chip. If they did, I think I would just give up on this guy. 1. See? That's why it's 1. That's why it's 1. What the hell is this? That was just a stupid bash move that I wasn't anywhere near? I thought he was setting something up. But no, he's just a fool! But now I have reason to be nervous again. These swords have greater reach, I think it is. Get in there. Poke. This is bad. Let's just get stamina back. Let's just... okay, there we go. I would like to get into the golden fog door, please. Also, your power-up, war, off, get away. Although now that I think about it, in Dark Souls 1, get, in, out. I missed this, okay. 1, out. In Dark Souls 1, golden fog indicated, like, locked fog. I needed to match, or meet some sort of requirement to get in there. Oh, that was bad. Although, to be fair, usually the requirements are kill a guy. But I doubt that's what it is for him, because the golden fog is... that was my chance. Typically, golden fog is in a location other than where the boss is. Oh. Punishable, but I was too scared. So, presumably, if I kill this guy, that will not... uh-oh. Unlock the golden fog door. Because boss arenas are typically surrounded... oh my god. By regular fog, which dissipates when you kill the boss. Get in, out. This is very stressful. As you can see, this guy can end me if he touches me. Get in, out. That was my big chance, but I was rolling. Unfortunate. Oh boy. His moves wore off, or his power up. Oh my goodness! Enemy felled, baby. An ornamental straight sword and a golden beast crest shield. Wow, that took more than a few tries, ladies and gentlemen, but as you can plainly see, I have persevered. Now here's the strange part, because in Demon's Souls, when you beat the Vanguard, it still kicks you out. Well, I mean, you do walk forward and fight the Dragon God, or meet the Dragon God and lose. In Dark Souls, you have to win when the boss is easier. In Bloodborne, you gotta beat the guy eventually. In Sekiro, you win but you lose. Here they actually did open the gate, much to my surprise. Before I investigate that, I will show you a couple of things. One, the stuff I got. It said it's ornamental, so it's probably not very good. It's probably just for bragging rights. Golden tempering, though. Slender straight sword patterned after an antique ornament. Superior swordsmen prefer to wield one in each hand. Huh. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. So cross the two swords together to grant their attacks holy essence. I guess it's like how the boss used it. While in effect, strong attack performs a dual-wielding combo attack. Okay, and we have the shield, golden beast crest shield. Shield of dull gold with a beast engraved as its crest. Lighter than most great shields and subsequently easier to wield. The beast depicted as Serosh, aged counselor who guides the golden lineage. No skill. Alright. The other thing to show you, I was so concentrated on the left side of the screen when I was looking for gestures, I didn't even notice... Well, I can't notice now. Oh, I got back to the main menu. That I can go to the right pouch. I have quick use items that I could probably, yeah, it's my up on the D-pad. And lo and behold, I have gestures. I beat this boss. Let's take ourselves a bow. Thank you very much. I have wave.
Hey!
Oh. Spoken out loud. It took DLC to get that to happen in Dark Souls 1. We have not forward, forwards. You, over there. We have jump for joy, which I will certainly do. Oh, that's a classic move. We have rally and cry. I kind of assumed that the cry meant that I would hear it, because it's a cry, but oh well. We have rest. We have the Dark Souls cover, basically. Not the US version, I think the Japanese version. Just, oh man, what a day. I get up. What can I switch it with? I have more than I thought. Point forward, point upwards. Test now. Test now. I will reach the heavens. We have point downwards. Get down there. Wait. No! We have wave, which I've done. We have beckon. To me. Actually, no, that's more like go this way. Warm welcome. Hey! We have dejection. Oh no, me the first 200 times I fought this boss. And then lastly we have the pre-order bonus, the ring. Why MCA? But I got a ring, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I got it. The ring. Oh, thank goodness. Now, because I was supposed to lose this fight, I do not know what is over this way. Probably just a place for me to jump off. Because you're supposed to lose. Also, notice I have no soul count. Oh, no, I do. I have 3,200, although I don't think I'm going to keep it. Which is honestly a dick move. I get XP for beating the boss, but then I lose it. What did I just see? Acquire? Oh. Okay, we're doing the Demon Souls thing. I see little butterflies, maybe indicating that there are materials here. In every corner of the lands between, you find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies. Craft them. Nascent butterfly. Oh, they were the materials. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick look at my materials. Let's... I guess it's not equipment. Oh, inventory. There we go. The menu has opened up now. With the menu, you can browse the items you're carrying, drop them, do whatever you want. Nascent butterfly. Exceedingly rare to find, huh? Well, there's my bonus. Can I... There it is. An arcane butterfly with translucent wings. Material used for crafting items exceedingly rare to find. The butterfly appears as if it's just emerged from its cocoon for its entire life. Oh, like, for its entire life, it looks like it's fresh out of the cocoon. Are there any other materials before I jump to my inevitable demise? It's looking like no, and usually materials are more apparent. Those butterflies were pretty well hidden just because they were sort of translucent, but this is probably the end of it. We do have a bridge. Let's see if a giant crow or raven picks me up and takes me to somewhere else, right? That's the big moment. Yeah, no, just jump off. Whoa! Oh, there were more butterflies. Oh, no! And it's straight up a you died, too. Ah, I could have gotten more nascent butterflies if I were quicker on the draw there. But that's okay. I'm supposed to fall off. I did it. Mission accomplished. Feels good, man. Let's see where we go from here. Well, once again, we find ourselves lying around in filth at the start of a Souls game, right? Dark Souls 1, we're in a cell. Dark Souls 2, I guess we just landed on the island. I love that it's got cool horns. It's not just any horse.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
You know, I gotta say, this game is very forward and upfront about mentioning the Elden Ring. It took 3 Dark Souls games to mention the Dark Soul. But here, opening scene of the game, go get the Elden Ring. Well, I look and feel like crap, let's get up. Flask of Crimson Tears, this is what I wish I had during that fight. Also Cerulean Tears. Equipment for sure. Oh, they're already here. Crimson Tears, restores HP. Very important. Cerulean Tears, restores FP. Good for special moves. A sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores HP with use. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. A site of grace is a bonfire, basically. The one washed up on the gravesite was sure to die, until this flask offered its gift of rejuvenation. To seek the Elden Ring. And then same exact thing, except FP. Filled with crimson tears, filled with cerulean tears. I will be using this. How do I shortcut? I'll get rid of the Memory of Grace because, yeah, it loses all runes. How do I establish shortcut? Oh, switch. There it is. Press up to heal. And my health is there. And here, the Cave of Knowledge lies below. And a ghost. Take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Is there a way that you talk? No. Okay, I'm just gonna read the text for that guy. Fair enough. Now, if I just want to play the game and get to the main stuff, I go up those stairs and through that door. But guess what? I'm gonna do the tutorial cave. Square uses item, down switches items. Oh, okay. That works too. I'll put this back on the shortcut then. I didn't realize that was how I do this. Yeah, square. Okay, that's probably better. That isn't anything. Let's fall in. No damage. And this is glowy. Oh, it's just candles. I can't interact with them. Welcome to Dingy Cave. Sites of Grace. They'll restore everything. Cure status ailments. Refill your flasks. But I'll respawn enemies. It says most of them. So I guess makes sense that bosses won't come back. Go where light converges. That's how you could find Sites of Grace. And I could find info items and access to the inventory at any time? Really? Info items? Well, I'll be damned. About sites of grace, about materials. Wow. A database. Anyway, here's the light converging. You can sort of see it for a second. There it is. Oh, right. X jumps. Triangle activates. Lost grace discovered. And, sure, I'll go ahead and rest at it. What's interesting is I could also pass the time. I could change what time of day it is, which can affect... I know some enemies. I don't know anything else. Flasks, memorize spells, sort chest, typical Souls fare, right? Good enough for me. I now have a checkpoint. Let us advance. Here's how you use the camera. R3, fair enough. I'll sneak up on him. Yeah, R1 just attacks, but I can also backstab. No drop. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll strong attack, why not? The good old longsword stab. I used a short sword, or no, a broadsword in Dark Souls 1, but a longsword really, that thrust can just take you through half that game. Guarding. L1 guards. But it consumes stamina. I know. I know. Dodging. Simply backstep. Or with the stick, dodge roll. Of course. Oh, he just came out quickly. I guess I should have dodged, but I was too quick for him. X to jump. You actually need to jump in this game. We have a dedicated jump button, and all of a sudden, even though we're still down here, this place looks pretty gorgeous. Roa fruit. I'm not sure I can actually pause, but I am under the bridge. So you know what? I'll be a fool. Easily found everywhere. Berry-like red fruits that grow in shrubs. Wide variety of uses. Okay. There's a guy with a big shield. Oh. Wielding armaments. Switch right hand, switch left hand, I know. Triangle plus L1 or R1. Wield with two hands. I think I might actually want to do that now. Break that guard. I probably could have gotten a critical hit in there after you heard that sound, that boom, which is the guard break sound. It's very satisfying when you get it to work properly. Change target. Got it. Oh, and this guy just noticed me quickly. Cool. And his friend did too. Who turned out the lights? I wouldn't mind practicing my parry, especially after I've been playing Sekiro, but the timing of these guys' attacks, even these basic enemies, it's so weird for me. And do you see me, sir? Yes, you do. That guy has good eyesight. I'll just have to be careful when I approach him. No drop. That is fortunate. Skills. L2 for skill. Well, I have the shield, but if I unequip it, I can do that sword thing that I used against the boss. Quite useful, quite useful. Just, I don't need it immediately. Crouching, of course. Great for sneaking. As this guy forages for whatever, right? Oh, we're doing the Sekiro thing. We can crouch through the tall grass. R1 near a back-turned enemy is a critical hit. You are correct. Oh, well, I wasn't close enough. But you know what? I got the move off. Or not the move, I got the kill off. There's a guy, there's... Not much I can see through that crack. That's alright. Stance breaking. Hold R2 to charge attack. And jump attack. Well, I certainly made use of that. Oh, that just immediately broke his stance. Wow. I could just set up for a critical hit. That's very convenient. And this is a Stake of Marika. Upon dying, I'll be revived at the last site of grace that I visited, but I could choose to revive here instead, possibly for a slightly more convenient respawn point. I can't make use of it like I could a site of grace, but it's a place where I could spawn after the site of grace. I don't have to interact with it either. I found it. Huh. Is all fog yellow fog then? Did I misjudge what was going on with that first boss? Well, let's traverse the mist. And we are in. This is Soldier of Godric. Oh, there he is. It's just a guy. And there's the crack I was looking in earlier. Guard counters. I can perform a counterattack immediately after blocking. So R2 immediately after blocking. Huh. Oh, damn. And it set him up for a crit. Whoa! Never mind about that health bar. I'm so used to pressing R1 that I'm going to have to get used to that guard counter, but that was amazing. So there wasn't really a boss. He has a boss health bar, but you saw how much damage I did, which is kind of amazing. Wow, that was satisfying. And if I could do that guard counter all the time, that didn't even cost any FP. That's incredible. That's a really good punish. And look, now I am above where I came in. That's how I fell into the tutorial cave in the first place. And I exit above it and get a reward. Ooh, strength, a gesture. Let's take a look at it really quickly. Strength. Yeah. I beat the tutorial. I beat the Soldier of Godric. Anyway, I could fall back down. I have beaten the tutorial cave. Walking around this way, what if... Yeah, that's just how I came in. That's really it. I just came in from that way. So that's it. Optional tutorial cave, although I did get a gesture. And now we go up to the proper exit. You may have noticed a little glowy, by the way, when I look back at the spawn area. See it way up there? Right by my head? But it's up high, too bad. Anyway, I'm in a pretty gray room. However, I have fog like in Dark Souls 2, just between columns, and I have use Stone Sword Key, yes or no? So this is like the fragrant branch of yore, although unlike Dark Souls 2, I think Elden Ring provides you with enough for the whole game. Now I know I passed a Site of Grace. First, co-op multiplayer, which I will not be making use of. Use the Furled Finger to write a gold summon sign for co-op. And I can take the role of an ally with Furled Finger, and my objective is to defeat the area boss. So I got the Finger Severer, and Tarnished's, that's a tough word to say, belonging to the Tarnished's Furled Finger. Let's take a quick look. A finger of corpse wax, furled like a hook. It's a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. And then we have the Finger Severer. Yikes. Uses a host of fingers. Is this like a Dark Souls 3 thing, like Yellow Finger? To select a summoned player and send them back to their world, use when I've been summoned to return to my own world. This phantom blade severs the link formed by a furled finger, but the maidens scorn those who abuse its use. So it's like that gun that unsummons in Bloodborne. There's the fog wall. I'm not going to bother with that now, but I can bother with the Sight of Grace. I don't have many souls to work with, although in this game they are not called souls. They are in fact called... well, never mind. I still can't level up. I was going to say they're called... well, they're on the lower right. They're called runes, is what I wanted to say. Now, unfortunately, even though I can unlock this area, I think it's a little too spooky for me. So I'm going to come back. If this place is on my map, then I'll... I guess I'll just... can I mark it? That's marking the Sights of Grace. I guess just... Is that even visible? I don't know. But in any case, this has been a productive start. But for now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We beat the first area of the game, the sort of prologue area, and even took out that scary boss. That very scary boss. And then we did the tutorial dungeon and fought a boss, I guess. It kind of counted. We got a gesture from it. You know what? It's fine. But now that we've taken care of that, the real game can begin. Until next time, everyone.